we're going to be doing some regular maintenance on this bike, which is the Honda Unicorn. Yeah, this is the Honda Unicorn. So we're going to be doing some normal maintenance on it, some regular maintenance, because of due to the E20 norms and everything, the bike is actually acting pretty weird. So I thought just clean up the carbs, clean up the carburetor and everything. Maybe check the chain if possible, because this chain I can't clean it like the newer bikes, because I have to remove the case, take it off, then clean the chain and put it back in. So it's not as easy as it is on the newer bikes. So gonna have to do that. Then maybe check the air intake, the air filters, see if they're all nice and clean. Yeah, that's about it. So yeah, let's begin. But first things first, we need to. This is how you remove the seat off of this bike. Yeah. You do that, and then there's this lever here. You just pull this down. Yeah, and the seat pops off like that. Yeah, that's it. Seat just pops off. That's how it is. Let's keep this aside here for now. And this is how it looks. This is the air intake. So the filter is underneath this. I have to follow this through. You can start off with the carburetor, because that's the main issue right now. The bike actually kind of clogs up when I throttle it, so I have to fix that up. So let's get to it. I'll have to remove this side panel here to access the carburetor, which is here. Yeah, you can see this is the kickstand, which shows you how old this bike is. Pretty old. The previous mechanic, whoever has worked on this bike, has actually done a lot of jugaad. There's a screw here, and there's a nut here. I don't know what this is with it. Yeah. Comes off like that. See? This is the carburetor. I don't know if you can see. Let me shine some light on it. Yeah. See, this is the carburetor. So this is what I'm supposed to be removing and cleaning out. Hopefully, it's as easy as I said it. Yeah. Let's get to it. I've taken the cover off. I don't know if you can see. But yeah, this is the throttle body cover actually. This is how it looks. So I'll show you guys once I remove the carburetor off the bike. So it turns out that I have to remove this panel as well, this one, because to remove the carb, there's a screw there and inside there somewhere, and that is accessible only from this side, because the screw is the direction is towards this side. So I have to remove this panel in order to get some access to that screw. Now, just to access that screw, I had to remove this. Yeah, you see the screw there? Yeah, that's the one. So now I changed the placement of the bike because I was getting a lot of natural light from here. Yeah. So finally got the carburetor out of the bike. Got it out of the bike now. And this is how it looks. See this? This is the throttle body here. This is what opens up and closes. can see it. Look at that. That's the throttle body. So while removing this, in case you're gonna do this at home, always remember to turn off the fuel line. I forgot to turn it off and spill some fuel all over the engine and things. And you are going to have some residual petrol in this as well. And this funnel kind of thingy that you see goes inside the carb. Goes inside of the carb actually. And you have this long spring here, which was inside the carb. So you have to be aware of these things. See all of this black stuff? That's carbon deposit, which is something I have to clean. There was this much of fuel remained. See, there's quite a lot of fuel. This is the fuel reservoir. Fuel gets stored up in this. I don't know for what reason. This is the chamber. So this is the fuel that we're using to clean everything. And 1 second. Yeah. Fuel we're using to clean everything. This is how the insides look. This was the ladder or something which I removed. Cleaned this up, nice and clean. This is a funnel. See, these rubber kind of things are what tend to fail because of ethanol. They tend to break up. They become more brittle and they break up. This is the entire throttle body. I'm actually in the process of cleaning it right now. So once it's fully clean, wipe it, put all of these parts back in where they belong, then put it back on the bike. Cleaned up the entire carburetor, put everything back in. Now I just have to connect this back to the bike and see if the bike turns on and runs. That's the actual test. To know if this looks so cool. This is throttle body. Yeah. Let's put this back on the bike and then try starting it up. We have got the carburetor installed back on the bike. This portion was a little bit tough to get back onto the bike, onto the carburetor actually. All the parts are back in from this side and from this side too. Everything's back inside. Just have to turn on the bike and see if everything starts up. Now I've got to remove the air filter, which is underneath this panel here. Remove the air filter, clean it up, then put it back in, and then the chain. I have to remove the chain covers, clean the chain, lube it, and that's it. That's all that I'm going to be doing on this bike today. So let's get that air filter out. So we finally got the bolts off. Take this out. You have filter here. This is a filter. It's pretty dirty. Clean the filter. Got the filter fully cleaned up. Now we're gonna be putting it back in here. So it just it goes in here. And let me put some light. It goes in like that. Now all I have to do is put those screws back on. Just put the air filter back on. You can see here. Everything's back on. Now the only thing remaining is removing this chain cover. Removing the chain, cleaning it. Not removing the chain, just cleaning the chain and looping it back. That's it. These are the chain covers we just took off the bike. They're pretty chunky. And show you how the chain looks now. I have plenty of access to the chain. Need some light. Yeah. Too dirty. There's almost no lube in the chain. To clean it up. It's very muddy also. Because once the dirt gets in, it's gonna stay inside. Unlike the open chains where the dirt just flings off, that doesn't happen in this. I have to clean the chain completely, then lube it up, and you'll see how it looks. Some WD-40 and clean it using this brush right here. It's pretty dark here, it's getting cloudy, which is why I put a torchlight. It isn't as dirty as I expected it to be. I'll put back the chain and the sprocket cover, and put back the chain cover, and we're good to go. Sprocket looks pretty clean. Not in case you can see it, but it's pretty clean actually. Except don't mind the dirt over here. That's gonna go and get when I wash the bike. So the chain's pretty clean. I have to lube it. I'm using this chain lube from Vista, which I got from a Shell petrol pump. You don't want too much. And also you don't want to be spraying the lube just randomly over the chain. There are two sets of O-rings on both sides for each chain link. So you want to lube just the O-rings, not the entire chain. People just randomly spray chain lube all over the chain, which is actually nothing. It's just a waste of lube. So you just lube the O-rings and you're good to go. We're gonna put the chain cover back on. Pretty long. Finally got the chain covers installed. My hair is finally got the chain covers installed. Sprockets back on, chains cleaned and looped. All that's remaining is putting these panels back on, covering up everything. So yeah. We'll take this out. We'll fix everything, take it out for a spin, see if everything's seems good. That's it. That's about it. That's for the maintenance. The bike's ready, it runs. There was a problem with it, with the way I assembled the carburetor. Actually, there's something called a float needle, so I couldn't really record that. There's something called a float needle, and it needs to go exactly into a small hole. There's a small needle that goes into a small. It was slightly misaligned, and because of which the bike wasn't. It was hesitating to throttle, it was kind of killing itself. So I had to remove the entire thing again, make sure the float was in position, put everything back in, and now it works perfectly fine. Went for a spin, and it's better than before actually. After cleaning the carburetor and everything, it's a lot better than before. So yeah, that's done. It's all good. Now I just have to clean up this mess that I've made of the entire place. Before I clean up that mess, I have to clean and lube the chain of this baby right here, the Hemi. I've opened up the Hemi as well. I needed some tools from its tool chest, so I'll clean and chain the lube of this, clean the chain and lube it. Then yeah, we're good to go. I also had to put up I had to put spacers for the windshield onto the windshield phone mount, so I'll be doing that. That's it. I won't be what do you say, I won't be filming any of the work I'm going to be doing on the Hemi, because it's just a basic chain maintenance. But yeah, that's about it. That's it, guys. Yeah, cleaned and chain, looped it, and cleaned the carburetor, put it all back in. Had some issues, fixed that, put it back in, made it run. And what else did we do? Yeah, clean the air filter. It's all done. Good maintenance. Yeah, guess that's it. I'll wrap up the video now. And yeah, take care. See you in the next one, and bye bye.